Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel for only information of the highest good. This is a divinely protected space in which we are operating. Any angels, ancestors, guides, or guardians who would like to assist with this reading for the purpose of clarity and illumination of the truth. As always, this is for information of confirmation for what you have already been intuitively sensing yourself. Thank you. We are protected. We are clear of any energies which do not align with our divine highest good at this time. It is so. Okay. This is my newest addition to the feather collection. Hawk feather could be very significant. We've got Ra, the sun god, Horus, Isis, Nekbet, Bastet. We also have some Greek energies. Hera, Zeus, and I'm not sure, Hermes, Mercury, I'm not sure which one's Greek. Could also Rome, Italy is coming up. Ireland, Celtic background. Okay, I'm picking up, this is kind of a warning message. All right, the letter A, triangles, the number 4, 444, 433 could be significant to you. I also have a yellow northern flicker feather here. The colors black and yellow have been significant. Also, carnelian. We've got 2 pieces of carnelian here. Carnelian, jasper, 2 pieces of jasper here. Emerald. Beautiful little emerald. I don't know if you can see that very well. We've got black moonstone. And I'm sorry, amethyst. I didn't say the name. Amethyst. And also serpentine. Serpentine here. You can't really see it. They're so beautiful. All right. So the message, this, as I said, this is kind of a warning. I'm picking up on a group doing magic against someone. A woman with red hair and red lipstick is a practitioner sitting in a room, a small table. I feel like this is a rental or a safe house that this couple is working in. I'm getting like a Jessica Rabbit vibe from her. So Who Framed Roger Rabbit could be significant. Framing, someone's being framed. Also, there's a man standing behind her with short-cut curly hair. Reminds me of Corey from Boy Meets World. I don't know if you ever have seen that, but look it up and see if it fits. His hair is dark brown. He has light skin, like freckles on his skin. Okay, and he is, when the way I see them is she is sitting at a table, a candlelit table in a dark room, and he is leaning over her, like watching what she's doing. Okay, and it's like, it could even be a camper or a trailer or like portable of some kind, like Airbnb is what I'm picking up on. They do not own this place, and I feel like they go to separate locations to do this. Also, a folded bandana may be significant. A triangle of 4 triangles put together to make a big triangle. That's also significant. Mantis, praying mantis, and cicadas. Lions, eyes, the all-seeing eye, and also the evil eye. I also channeled the song by Nirvana, All Apologies. And then the part that said, married, buried in the sun was significant, okay? Revelations 4. And let's see, I'm thinking, I'm not sure if these two are a couple, but the other couple that I'm picking up on that is having the magic, dark magic directed at them, I believe they are romantically involved, maybe married. It's almost like in a reading, I drew the Magician and the High Priestess, and then the Emperor and the Empress. And I'm almost feeling like I wrote down twin flame duel. Okay, these are two couples, two sets of masculine and feminine, 533, 535 on the clock. Light and shadow. I'm getting Two of Cups energy, partnerships, sharing, and King of Cups energy. Okay. A whole chicken rotisserie may be significant. That was popping up. Also, the Three of Pentacles energy that may show up in the reading. The Ace of Swords. I'm seeing like this is like energetic warfare. And when I wrote warfare down, my F ended up looking like a cross. So that could be significant to you. The Ace of Swords came up, like an emotional new beginning, cutting. And I saw Excalibur being pulled from the rock. Something has activated dormant energy in the ethers, okay? I'm also picking up on Egypt, Thoth, the scribe, and the hermit together. I feel like someone is writing something. I also saw a scroll with a feather pen. Someone is keeping record or documenting something, and this is a solitary quest. I'm hearing they're saying quest. Okay, a quest for the Holy Grail. Okay, all right, and then I'm also picking up on ancient Greece, ancient Rome, Italy versus Ireland, Italy versus the Celts. I'm not. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but that could be significant to you. Let's see. Somebody is married to a handler. I feel that there's a family, 717 on the clock. There's a family unit that is working an elaborate collaborative effort to stonewall a light worker. Okay? Someone could be married to a handler in disguise. This family has had multiple family members erased. Okay, and made to look like it was either self-deletion or an accident or just an illness, okay? But these things have been intentionally orchestrated, okay? Working with an underground society, suspicious or consecutive nature of self-deletion in the family line, reactive abuse, and gaslighting tactics. Let's see, medical forgery and illegal experimentation. Someone's not being taken seriously, and it's never quite made sense. If this individual has been baited into reacting by this setup group of, it's almost like spiritual spies. And I'm not quite sure if these people are being, are recruited by lower vibrational entities and they're not aware of what they're doing, or if this is like an organization in the physical, then they do know what they're doing. It could be either or both. This is a setup, okay? When you are being expected to react, this is a setup. When, something comes in your face that may have caused you to react in the past, that's bait. That's bait to get you to react so they can, I just heard stonewalled again. Stonewall you, portray you in a false light in order to get some kind of document signed against you, is what I'm picking up on. Do the opposite of what they expect every time. Do the opposite of what they expect. They are banking on pulling at your wounds in order to draw specific reactions from you, in order to cause you to appear in a way that you are not to others. Okay? Even as far as allowing you to stay in dangerous situations, no matter how much you beg for help, and it just doesn't make sense that, this is your family. They should be helping you. That's how it works. You would help them, so it makes no sense. As I said, black and yellow plaid. Also, aircraft. We had 2 Chinooks and a military helicopter go over our heads this morning. So Chinooks, military, also a parasailer, paraglider. I'm not really sure what it is. It's like a parachute with a little motorized single engine fan blade thing on it that pushes someone through the air. So if you know what that is, that could be significant to you. All right, and I'm just going to get into some cards now. This one I'm going to practice splitting up. I usually don't use sage. I use sage today just because I feel there are some energies that hanging around that could use a little extra oomph. So here we go. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Creator, if I could speak. Thank you, Creator, for making this a divinely protected space in which we are operating. I ask that only messages of love and light come through me here. And I ask that the collective, everyone who's receiving this messaging, be protected, as well as myself, as I channel. It is so. And with that, we open. I'm just going to sip my selenite here. Selenite also. A little selenite there to charge and cleanse our energy as we channel. Okay. Let's see here. Let me start with this deck. All right. And alrighty, what do we need to hear today? And also, I'm picking up on the energy that has recently been rediscovered by the collective. This has something to do with this. Believing lies will only create more effective liars. Watch for patterns of untruth. Okay. Well, let's see what else we got here. And I think that this has to do with lies that have been hidden for a long time from humanity. But here comes the sun. Okay, we got the Beatles, here comes the sun. Innocence, okay? The innocence is about to be on top again. Innocence is about to be valued again. Okay, yep, the phoenix, death and rebirth. It is the death of the old times. Okay, and I also got number 4, the Emperor. And I have the Rock for this. He's got it all, okay? Hard work, discipline, tradition, strategy, logic, balanced, emotionally and mentally, humility, unlocked knowledge, okay? Exactly what we're talking about. Knowledge has been unlocked. It is the death of the old ways. It's time for everyone to learn how to face their fears, not just some, okay? Messenger of truth, time to fight for what's right, and spiritual strength came up here. And when I see the Emperor, I'm almost feeling like there is a male spirit guide, a male guide, or masculine, who has been assigned to the collective. Okay, I'm seeing the emerald and the carnelian and the jasper. Yep, there's been a karmic imbalance. Lessons are meant to be learned in human bodies. Struggle equals faster ascension, past life struggles. And I feel like this imbalance has come up because people, I'm getting like, I'm going to live forever kind of energy. Like they think they're going to live forever somehow. And I'm not quite sure how they think that's going to happen. Throat chakra, use your voice or words to express your truth. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead. Oh, yep. Totem animals. Okay, I'm picking up heavily on the scorpion, the phoenix, eagles, hawks, falcons. I just saw rabbits, dogs, bluebirds, butterflies, a beaver, snakes, spiders. Any of these animals could be hanging out with you. All animals have lessons for us. Anything in nature, anything in your life, you can choose to use as a lesson. Just take time to try to see, what it is that this is trying to teach you. Yep, synchronicities aplenty. And this could be a synchronicity for you as well. Nature's medicine. We just got the power of the light. What ignites your passion comes from within you. And I'm thinking that I'm tuning into the couple, the Emperor and the Empress. And we just did draw the Emperor again here. So I'm going to tune into my other cards and see what we get. We got the Queen of Swords on the bottom, that sword, that cutting truth that's coming in to the collective. Let's see. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow. Okay. The Star. All right. It is time for our spiritual side, our what's hidden, our subconscious, our intuitive abilities, our emotionalism, our sensitivity is about to be exalted again. Okay. It's time to celebrate. We've got all these stars on the top, and there's seven stars. Okay. A crown of 7 stars is very significant. Okay. And then we've got just the balance. The balance is being restored. We are headed into a stable foundation. And I feel that this group of individuals, which I believe these 2 practitioners is what I'm hearing. Yep. 5 of Wands. Okay. They are fighting extremely hard for this to not come to fruition, but it's too late. It's too late. What was sealed has been opened. The collective reached that level, and it's just too late. What kinds of things are they? Okay. Page of Pentacles. All right. A bridge to new wealth and knowledge in ancient traditions of the world is what I'm hearing, that have been locked away. And I almost want to bet we'll get that 3 of Pentacles in here. So let's see. What do we have? Ancient knowledge locked away. All right, we got some cards. I'm just shuffle them together for myself. Oh, yep. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Yep. Okay. So what's happened here is there is someone who has been very materialistic, very miserly. Okay. We got King of Pentacles in reverse and the opposition. So this is your opposition. Materialism, abuse of power. These are the things that are coming to an end. These are the shadows that are being brought to light. The High Priestess here. We've got the Divine Feminine. A dragonfly, a red dragonfly. The color red could be significant to you. The 6 of Swords, new spirit guides. This is my spirit guide card. Okay, Spirit is taking you. Okay, I just saw Moses being shipped down the Nile. You are being ushered into a safe space. I'm picking up on the scribe again. Your messages are protected by the Most High. okay? And you keep building on this empire, because this is not an empire of material wealth. This is an empire of ancient sacred knowledge in which you are here to share. And I'm pretty sure that's what this dark magic is attempting to stop, but there's no stopping it. That's all I get, is they're being shut off at every end. They're getting frazzled, they're getting desperate, they're making mistakes. They are boxing themselves in. Okay? Yes. Seven of Pentacles. Okay? In reverse. Everything that they have planted to come against you has failed. In one way or another. Oh, yep. See, look at that. We got the Four of Cups. They have offered you deals in some way. They've tried to get you to accept things in order to give you a curse, is what I'm hearing. To give you a curse, and you have refused. Okay, you have refused. But you have, here we've got seven of cups, okay? You have so many options available to you. You don't need to take their garbage. And they're starting to see it that way. We just had Temperance on the cut. That balance, you are very balanced, extremely. I'm thinking this is a couple. This is a power couple. Tell me about the Emperor and the Empress here. All right. Woo. Yeah. Heartbreak, time for heartbreak is over. They have been coming at you, trying to break your heart. Trying to break your heart in any way they possibly can, because they're terrified. 2211 on the timer. They are terrified of what you can do when you are at full capacity, when your vibration is at a level, your vibration gets to a level that they have never seen before. Oh, yes. You are so abundant. Okay, you are so abundant energetically. I'm getting manifestation abilities. Oh, look at that. Three of Pentacles. There it is. Unlocking sacred knowledge. Unlocking that sacred knowledge. Working together. We're going to be working together. Humanity is going to be working together. And you are helping to usher this in. Something that you have done has led the collective. This is beautiful. This is, oh, I got chills. I got chills. Please read Revelation 4. Yep, look at that. Ten of Pentacles, again, very abundant. And I feel that they have tried to stop this yet. They tried to stop the world from coming into you, from coming in. But they can't stop it. Okay, because this is divinely orchestrated here. Okay? Your intuition cannot miss. Cannot miss. Okay? Strategy. I just saw. Okay? Strategy, tradition, logic, discipline, balanced emotional and mental and emotional balance, hard work, self-control. Two keys also. Two keys could be significant. The number 2. All right, we've got the Hanged Man. We are entering a time of change of perspective. And this is long due. Long due. I have a feeling there are going to be some big secrets coming out. And it's going to be available to everyone. It's not just one person. But I do believe I'm speaking to the collective. Yes, new ideas. Fresh new ideas, a new bridge, a new pathway has been opened up to new spirit guides, new energies that are here to help humanity make it through this transition that we're about to be in. Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, material things are not going to be as high priority. They're going to take a back seat. They're going to slow down and take a step back in our priorities. Okay, there's still, I mean, obviously we still need material things to survive here. We're in a material world. Madonna, material world could be significant to you. 'Cause we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a okay. All right, Judgment. We've got a King of Wands here. Arrogant, bombastic. Okay, reverse King of Wands. We've got arrogant, bombastic, greedy, Leo energy I'm picking up on. Leo in the lower vibrational state. Okay, Leo when they get a little too big for their britches. That's the type of energy I'm picking up on here. And I love my Leos, so no offense to any Leos. But judgment is being passed on this person who I'm feeling... This person could be a judge themselves. They could be this is an authority figure who literally felt untouchable. But they are not untouchable, okay? Because it's time, the celebration is coming for those of us walking in the light. And we're about to get all of our holy grails back, okay? All our holy grails are coming back here. And we're stable in this. This is not going anywhere. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. We have so many pentacles. All of this sacred knowledge has just been flooded into the collective. And it's only a matter of time before our manifestation abilities start to bring it into the physical. Yep. Okay, there has been... I'm seeing the Hierophant in reverse. I'm picking up on corruption in religious systems. Corruption in dogma is what I'm picking up on. Has been infiltrated. And we have the Knight of Swords, okay? I'm seeing flames. I'm seeing a flamethrower, okay? I'm seeing a flamethrower and rushing in and just wiping out all the trash. Fire has been very, very prominent in my readings lately. Cleansed by fire. And I don't mean for that to scare anyone, but it's inevitable. What is imbalance? Sacred truth. Yes, this is a sacred truth. Sacred truth is coming out, and there's nothing that can be done to stop it. Okay, I wanted to mention this, and I just thought of snakes. Serpentine. Okay, this is serpentine. Serpentine has been used by indigenous cultures and ancient indigenous cultures to relieve venom, and they used it to relieve snake bites, and that's why it's called serpentine. But also this works energetically to protect you from any poisonous energies that people may be directing at you. This could be helpful. I also grabbed tourmaline. This tourmaline, the combination, you could try looking up the combination of tourmaline. This one has some pyrite on it. Tourmaline, pyrite, and serpentine. Also, blue amber could be significant to you. Even the name amber. Okay, loud and proud about it. And all mixed up. Okay, I feel like the couple that I'm speaking of, the ones under attack, you have been speaking your truth so loudly, and that goes along with speaking your truth and people just not believing you. It's to them, it's coming in all mixed up because they are under the influence of this this spiritual warfare. These energies on the other side are going to scoop up anyone with any unhealed wounds, and they're going to start playing them like puppets, okay? This is big. This is huge. What's going on in the ethers is not small by any means. We've got a war going on and a party at the same time, okay? Yep. Okay. The person I'm picking up on is obsessed with themselves. There's a leader of a group. Okay. This person is obsessed with themselves. They consider themselves very lucky in love, but they've only been lucky in love because they can pay for it, is what I'm getting. This person is a know-it-all, and they are very upset that the collective is so tuned into this sacred knowledge because they can't access it themselves. Yeah. They're telling people that they're like, oh gosh, they're telling people they're the second coming. This goes back to another reading where I was talking about people trying to figure out how to manipulate magic to walk on water so they can come in and take the control and admiration of the true second coming of Christ. That is insane, in my opinion. Insane, in my opinion. All right, let's see here. Yep, spiritual season. This is a spiritual season, okay? And this is why they're celebrating so much. Okay, they want me to grab this stick again. This is why they're celebrating so much on the other side, because they know the time has come. I hear the king has risen. Wow. The king has risen. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. 9 of Pentacles. The king has risen. Party time. Oh, look at that. The world on the bottom of the deck. The world. All right. I knew it. Yep. We are entering a period of abundance. I'm seeing ripe fruit. Ripe fruit. And to me, that means abundance, prosperity. Oh, yeah. Okay, what was waiting and hidden and held under wraps is now out in the open. And it's causing opposition from the weirdest places. The strangest places is what I'm getting. Okay? Yes, we've been given a gift. We have been given a gift. All right? We are being given a gift by higher beings who would have no business even dealing with meager little human beings, is what I heard. But they love us, okay? I'm feeling this is the Most High, my friends. This is the Most High stepping in. Stepping in. Oh, stepping in to fix it. Okay, yep, we got the Ace of Pentacles, that hand coming out of the sky. Divine, sacred knowledge. And we have the 9 of Cups here also. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is these people. They had it all, but that wasn't good enough for them. They wanted more. And because they did that, they threw everything so far out of balance, and then they just kept fighting forever to keep it in balance. And oh, the trumpets are sounding. The trumpets are sounding. The bells are ringing. The harps are playing. The harp and the lyre is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of biblical references. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is what I'm picking up on. 1s, 2s, and 3s. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. What? Okay, yes. This is a fresh start. We got another page, another bridge, another way to access, okay? And they're going down, okay? They can't get back up again. They're knocked so far. Okay, there was a point where they thought they could make it, and now they're so far down that it's pointless. But they're so stubborn. They're so used to having this power. They're so used to being in control that 34:40 on the clock, that they think there's still another way to make this work, and there's not. Okay, Knight of Cups coming in. The emotional sensitivity is going to be respected again, especially in masculines, okay? I feel that we're receiving healing in our masculine and feminine energies at this time. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull from this deck real quick as we close. Sacred Grove, number 33. And I think of Yahweh, our divine best friend, when I see that card. Everybody's divine best friend, yep. Okay, compassion and creative expression. And that is what the collective needs to continue doing at this time. There's nothing else. Celebrate. It's time to celebrate, okay? Spirit has given us a gift. The Most High has given us a gift. We have been rescued. We have been liberated. It just hasn't made it into the physical yet, but it is there, I promise you. It is in the ethers. 35:56 on the clock. Use your creative gifts and exploration as a way to expand and grow. Number 25, the deer. A deer could be significant to you. Also, swan, a boat, and a mandolin. Beautiful. Okay. Accept everything as it is and find compassion for all in this situation. And to the collective I'm speaking to, that shouldn't be hard, okay? Even those who are attacking you, you feel compassion for them. You almost wrap them in loving light and hope they do their best with it, is what I'm seeing. You wrap them in loving light. You don't send hate-seeking missiles, okay? And that's why, even when you're upset, you're not hateful. You're not hateful. Being kind doesn't mean you're always nice. 37 minutes on the clock. Or on the timer. All right, one more. Yes, look at that. Number 8, Lord Ganesh, abundance, okay? Abundance of earth. Release the obstacles to receiving abundance in perfect form. Say out loud, I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of abundance. And watch this come in. Keep your vibration high, because this is coming. This is set. I usually don't have like a guarantee for any. Yeah, 37, wisdom. Okay. The wisdom of the earth, the ancient wisdom of the earth has been open to us in a way that it never has been before. And if I were to ever guarantee a reading, I guarantee this is what's going on in the energy, and this is coming. And whoever is receiving this today, this is absolutely for you. I may not put any hashtags on this one just to make sure it gets to those it's meant to reach. Okay, 38 minutes.